Happy Thursday. I will be holding my camera today, and I am in a kitchen and bath showroom because we are going to talk about cabinets, and I think that deserves some visual content along with my description. So this is going to be a longer series. Cabinets is a very detailed and in-depth topic when we start talking about materials in design, and we'll start with just the basic descriptions today. So cabinets typically come in 4 different ways. We will have your custom, which is a individual or small group of individuals in a shop that come out, take your measurements, determine with your designer what cabinets go where, and then custom build each and every cabinet in their shop. Put on the doors. Sometimes they will do the finishing and sometimes they will not. Now, what you will get with a custom cabinet maker is, one, the ability to absolutely customize the size of your cabinets down to the nth degree of an inch, which is very rarely needed beyond an eighth of an inch. And yet sometimes some designs, specifically your European or frameless cabinets, are much more particular about having no gaps in between, requiring what we call fillers. So, and then the other thing that you will get with custom is quite often a wider selection of what woods you want to use if you're going with a custom or specific natural wood look or stained wood look. The variations are limitless when it comes to that, and then that's entirely. And then mixing woods, sometimes mixed woods within the same cabinet. Behind me is a standard basic shaker style cabinet. Let's say you want the frame to be in a dark walnut, but you want the panel to be painted, or you want it to be a nice light maple, or you want it to be cherry, or whatever. What you can get is that, or inlays, and looks like that with a custom cabinet maker. Then what you have after that, as we start to move through your completely customizable to your less customizable, the next in line is what we in the industry call semi-custom cabinets, or semi-custom manufactured. And those are typically larger manufacturers, some of which you will find at the big box stores, some of which you will find at kitchen and bath showrooms. What you see behind me is a semi-custom manufactured cabinet. Now, these are larger companies. I'm going to name a couple of the cabinet lines that most people are fairly familiar with if you've shopped at all. And so these behind me are Medallion. They are made in the Northwest in Oregon, and you can find those in most of your big box stores. You also have your Huntwood, which is out of the state of Washington. That's another one. Canyon Creek is another one. And then there's the American that you will find at the big box stores. And then after that, like, there are hundreds and hundreds of manufacturers that do semi-custom. Now, in the range of semi-custom, what you will find is price points typically. Now, when you start talking price points in cabinets, especially in semi-custom cabinets, the fewer the options, the less expensive the cabinet line, as they would call it, will be. For instance, in Medallion, they have their basic cabinet line. You cannot modify widths of cabinets. You can only modify depths. And then the options for your specialty cabinets are much less in that cabinet line. And then as you move up in the semi-custom, they can pretty much, you can put in custom requests for an absolutely customized cabinet to your specifications. And then they also have the basics, but they will also be able to modify widths down to an eighth of an inch, depths. Same thing. Your accessories and what you can put in the cabinets are pretty much limitless at that point, almost as limitless as a custom cabinet maker. So just keep that in mind. And then after your semi-custom manufactured cabinet, you're going to have your off-the-shelf manufactured cabinet that you'll find in your lumber yards or your big box stores. And those are the ready-made, already there, already finished, very limited sizes and options for basic cabinets, whether you're talking kitchen or bathroom. Then after that, not something I will probably discuss in detail later in the series, is what they call RTAs, or ready to assembles. These are typically cabinets that are manufactured by the piece out of country, shipped in, and then you can purchase them at a really inexpensive price, and then you would either have your contractor, carpenter, or yourself actually assemble the cabinet on site. Some contractors will do it in a shop and then install it for you. Either way, what you're getting is all the bits and pieces, the bottoms, the sides, the doors, the face frames, everything, and then you have to assemble the cabinet and then install it. And those are typically really inexpensive, but they are also very, very limited on size and options and accessories. Now you can buy aftermarket accessories, pretty easy to get a hold of. So if you're doing a basic cabinet package and you want to put in accessories, those are pretty easy to get a hold of aftermarket from any number of places. And there's a lot of resources. Most people know about Rev-A-Shelf. That's one of the biggest manufacturers of aftermarket, or even most of your custom cabinet makers will use them to put accessories into your cabinets. So that is the lowdown for cabinets, and that's just the basics. We're going to dive in deep to most of those in the following videos. So I hope that was useful information for you, and I look forward to talking to you again soon. This is a topic that's near and dear and close to my heart. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next week. Next time we are going to talk about specifically custom cabinet makers. Thank you.